Hello everyone, my name is Techpati Sharman and this is my CIS 3367 final project from Ms. Adrian Wheeler. Now, in the last few classes, we were talking about Bitcoin and investing in Bitcoin, and it got me to thinking about which company would be the best to invest in and make a lot of money. Now, most people in this world have either an Apple phone or a Samsung phone. So I thought about making my final project on comparing these two companies to see which would be the best to invest in. So this is my Phone Wars project. Now here I've made this income statement based on the current prices for each of these phones, but everything else is hypothetical. I just typed in random numbers and use percentages for these expenses based on what I think it would be. Now, seeing as this is so many products here, I'll be trying to focus. We can see which one is the most popular. You have your iPhone X, 8 Plus, 8, and with Samsung here, you can see that the S8 Active has become quite popular because everyone is getting on that exercise train. So what I want to do is round these two numbers off to $100,000 because, you know, the more zeros you see, the more excited you get. So in this first sheet, I'll be adjusting the manufacturing quantity to see with these prices how many products should we sell in order to reach that 100,000 mark. So we go to data and solver. And our objective here is we'll start with our iPhone and we'll set our value of this, which is our profit for Apple, to this. And we'll change the amount of iPhones we have to sell. Now, we can't just randomly change these numbers. We have to put in some kind of equation for the computer to solve. So going off these numbers here, I'm going to make, since this is about a little over halfway to our goal, I'm going to make all of these here to be greater than the limit the number they currently have in. Which is simple enough to do. We just type it in over and over. And most people would click the OK here and be finished, but I want to add one more where we'll make these numbers an integer so that the computer doesn't spit out 30,267.33. We want them to be whole numbers because you can't sell a third of a phone, you know? So after we've entered all of these constraints, we'll click solve. As you can see, the numbers have changed. And our goal, it's slightly over, but that means more money for us, huh? So we're going to keep this here for now. So we can get a gist of how much different types of these phones we want to see sold every day. And now we're going to do the same for Samsung. Everyone's all hyped up with Apple all the time, so but Samsung is getting up there and is a very big challenger. So we shall see which one is the better company. Hypothetically, of course, because we don't exactly want to come and, do any blasphemous thing by saying, oh, one company's more than the other, and then next thing you know, they'll come after you. I don't know. I'm just talking nonsense. So we're going to do the same thing here. By making these numbers greater than the ones that are currently there, because more money for us, huh? Oops, not the one. And then always remember to make this number an integer. And once you put it in your last one, then you click OK. And we'll solve it, and as you can see, the numbers have changed slightly over, so that's okay. And as you see, our profit margin per product has changed, even though it's still proportionate to show the top three here, and you have the top three there. Now, what if we decided to have a sale on these phones? We want to keep the quantity that we currently have here, but we want to change the prices. And we'll sacrifice our profits just for this Christmas time here. So we'll go here and do our solver again. We have our B27 already settled there, but instead of our 100 there, we'll end up with, let's go with 50. And we'll be changing these prices. Now we'll have it less than, will be left that way. And always remember, actually, let's see, I'm kind of curious to see how it'll be without that integer constraint. And you can see that the prices have dramatically dropped for iPhone X. That's like more than a $300 difference, so that's definitely gonna be getting more sales. Now for Samsung, we'll do the same thing. Now obviously, companies are not gonna drop their profits down. They want to make their profits. But this is all hypothetical. We're just having some fun here with some numbers. And let's actually hope that maybe this Christmas they'll actually do a decent sale. Not as large as this, but maybe in between, halfway. It's too big. It's too big of a hope. Oops. See, this is what happens when you rush. see. Okay, we're not putting in the integer to see what it'll come up with. And as you can see, that's a $200 difference. So in this case here, you can see that obviously the iPhones have a much larger sale that's going on with Samsung. And that in this case here, it will be better if we invest with Apple because we have more sales compared in proportion to what it was before than with Samsung. So if you're a whole Apple fan, you're definitely gonna like rub this in someone else's face, but let's hope you don't. That was my video. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays.